if I would meet somebody now and I want to provide to my child and like family, yeah, I wanted somebody who makes this money. But I've had guys who are broke, and if they had a like ambition and they want to make money in the future, I believe in that, and I would be helping
Here's
them
the problem,
out.
right? There's
It really
a lot
depends.
of guys in Miami with money. Some are tall, some are successful. The majority of guys maybe in top 1% here because they're athlete celebrities, maybe multimillionaires. The problem is that like, why are they going to choose you over a young girl who's coming 18 years old every day?
I don't think young girls are very attractive in a mindset.
That's
I think,
true.
No,
I don't-
that's you. But a man with money and success
I
doesn't want
fear
a
that
headache.
a lot. I have a lot of guys in their 20s, 30s. They're really approaching me, and they don't care how old I am. They
For
just
sex?
like the way. No,
For
actually,
sex?
not for sex. I don't
Yeah.
sleep with them. They
mean-
want to actually like the connection, how mature I am, because I'm not gonna. Trust me.
Let me guess. Do they have money?
They have a good job. They're professionals. They
but
make
do they
good
have
money.
money that you want?
I don't know what they have. I don't ask them how much they make. I
But
can
see,
think about it like
That's the whole point, though. They just see you as a mature lady that they can learn from or maybe fuck. That's it.
No, I
what do we
disagree
see
on
men
that.
as?
Really?
I've met some guys that they were very interested in like really dating. And
So then
they-
why do you pick them?
Because I'm not into young guys. What do you think I'm gonna do with him? Date him for 8 years, and I'm gonna be like 50
then
and get
your
engaged?
option then doesn't make any sense because it's not even what you
I
want.
don't want young guy. I'm not into
So then
young
why bring it
guy.
up then?
I'm just talking about there's a lot of younger guys who likes older girls. That's what I
smash.
said.
To smash.
Yeah.
No, I mean
No,
That's
what they
want.
Older girls, man.
If you let them smash,
I don't think so.
How
I
do
don't
you-
think so.
How do you know?
I don't know. You kind of know. A guy who's 50 wanna, smash his ass
Yeah, yeah.
as well. It doesn't really matter.
Well, this is a tip for you. All men want to smash, but this is a younger guy.
Of course,
Like you're older. I mean, just to be real here, he just wants to smash.
if you said so.
I'm telling you
I
so.
mean, maybe.
But can I ask, so like, what difference would it make for a guy? For example, like you're saying, like a young guy, he sees like an older woman and he just wants to smash. So what would make it different in my situation as to like, what makes you think that he just wants to smash and that's it?
Well, you're younger. You're like his age, right? So
Yes.
it's not the same thing. See,
But-
from his point of view, as the guy that you're dating right now, like he's like on your level in terms of, for example, like age. So
But I've also noticed that guys around my age will typically go for younger girls because, like, for example, I had to take a year off because I needed to focus on my career. These years are crucial to building like sustainability for yourself.
Stop the cap.
No cap. No, but
smash 'em.
seriously, I mean, like, yo, you see 20-something-year-old guys like becoming entrepreneurs, like, and like, what makes you think that they just don't want to fuck? You know what I'm saying? So like, what makes them different regardless of my situation? There's still a 20-year-old something guy.
they
So-
want to smash, but to take you serious is the next level. That's what I'm talking about.
Right. And do you think like a guy in his 20s like can't just mentally get to the next level, period?
No, he can, but you have to be worth it. That's what I'm trying to say here.
And what within like being in a relationship with a woman lets you know if it's worth it or not, no matter. So like, because there are moments where like people will be together for years and maybe it just wasn't worth it for the guy. So like, what in that makes it worth it for you to want a woman, like no matter what age range you are, to want to marry
Well,
them?
to be frank, you can't all be the same.
Exactly.
So if you're all saying the same things that makes you special or valuable, then there's not much difference. And every
Yeah.
guy's different. For example, he might want you to like maybe stay at the house, take care of the kids. Some guy might want to help with his business. Whatever that guy wants, you have to be there for him. So
Right.
it depends on the actual guy.
But what if at the same time, like, let's say we're not, like, me and him are not, like, doing anything around, or, like, we're both focusing on our careers, and we come to that point, and it's like, so what now? Like, how do you know, like, what you want and what you don't want? Like, regardless of the age. Because some people get married within 3 months, 3 weeks of knowing each other.
Mhm.
But, like, what is that mental change that happens for a man?
I think for a guy, it depends on what his maturity level is. Like, what his maturity level could be. For example, he's 23 years old, but he's mature because he's either been through it already or he knows what he actually wants. So it depends on the guy. But to be frank with you, though, you gotta stand out.
Yeah.
You can have good looks. You could be charming.
But good
you could
looks
be,
don't mean anything. It's materialistic. Anybody could have good looks.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So how do you differentiate between every other girl? Do you tend to his needs 24/7? Do you give him like a lot of attention? Whatever that is that he
It
needs.
fits his expectations. That's
Yeah.
what I
Yeah,
said. Everyone
so
has different expectations.
Is it wrong for like us
I
to
don't
also
know,
have
just-
those similar expectations just because like like we're women and like the age and like whatever? Or should we still hold those expectations because we see ourselves as high valued women?
Well, again, your definition of high value is different from what we see as high value. So it's almost like if the guy's gonna be wanting you as his girlfriend or wife, you gotta fit his needs.
Right.
Now, vice versa, if you want your needs, he already met them from before. The
Right.
money, the
Correct.
status, the success.
100%.
So he already did it from the very beginning.
But what if he's not even successful? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, entrepreneurs go broke, and like
It
it's
happens.
it's a test of faith. Like, I think like that's the biggest part. Like, people aren't willing to like go through like the hard stuff to like be able to help their man like get better.
I agree, but it's more like girls don't want to go through that phase anymore. Like they've been doing it for like a little bit, like
But
5
what
months, a year.
happens like when real life shit goes down and you're married to someone and
then
like,
you have
let's,
to
let,
be
us say that you
by
have a
his side.
recession, like we're like what
Of
happens
course.
when like the market's like
You
crashes.
have to be
like,
by his side.
Are you gonna like dip on your husband, or are you are you gonna
No.
stick
No.
through and like put on your fucking big girl pants and like take that shit? Like,
most are gonna dip from the very beginning. So
that's sad. Like if that's really like the culture that we live in, like that's so sad. And I don't think that that's right either.
I agree.
I'm kind of interested
Yeah.
in seeing you guys' like what your qualifications are for
For
women.
like a high value.
Yeah.
Personally,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
personally,
just
I'm
out of
really
curiosity.
interested. Like, I just really want to know. Like, what's funny?
I just did you guys not understand why we did that finger experiment?
No, I understand that. Obviously,
What's your takeaway from that finger experiment?
first of all, nobody's special. Like, all of the qualities that we think are unique to us are not.
Okay.
But I don't think that we have to be special in a way. Like, it's just that the other person has to believe that we have something that makes them happy.
Yeah, the
Because,
connection and exactly
Because,
fits.
like, it's most people look for a partner, and whatever like complements that specific person, they'll find in the partner they choose. Sometimes we see couples and we see like, well, they don't really match. Like, why would he choose her? Why would she choose him? But they're a couple and they're together and they understand each other. And that happens every day. Like, we see sometimes gorgeous Victoria's Secret models with guys who don't make a lot of money, and we're like, that's out of the norm. That's
This
an
is the
outlier.
energy between
But
them, connection.
maybe she sees potential in him.
course.
Maybe she thinks that someday he's gonna be like the man that she
Ambition.
wants him. Yeah, the man that she
Do you
wants him
think
to be.
women are
Oh, he treats
realistic?
her
I'm gonna go
well.
around the table on this. Do you think women are realistic with where they stand and what they deserve in a man?
No.
Yes
no,
or no? No. Okay. What about you?
Typically, no.
What about you?
No.
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 No, I don't think
Absolutely not.
I did that finger experiment to demonstrate that women want top tier guys, but they're not necessarily top tier women in
so. Of
return.
course.
I don't think
So-
most women want top tier guys.
They absolutely do. They absolutely
You
do.
cannot
I mean,
have
anyone
everything
wants
in
They
one
absolutely
guy.
do.
Like,
I think-
anyone wants a top tier person.
Just like you cannot in a
period.
woman.
I just said a second ago, would you prefer your Instagram or an average man? And you took the Instagram over that.
No, I said, like, the thing is, if you're going to pull averages and what consists, like, when we talk also about women, right, there's things like income, height, that matter to women, right? What matters to men? Like, they don't care about education, they don't care about
you.
height, well, unless she's taller than him, then sometimes they care.
Well, no, there could be short kings that like tall
That's
women.
like, if we're to determine what guys care about, then it wouldn't be like an even, like, it wouldn't be really even, because men usually just care about, I don't know, pussy. That's it.
Period. It's like, I think you have to click with
So
the
you do realize
person,
you just
that's
made my
it.
argument stronger for me, correct? With your very statements you
Can you
just
answer
made.
your question?
Not triggered my trap card. Not really, because I mean, I
If
guess
average women don't want average men, but men that are above average are okay with average women, what does that mean?
no, that's not.
they're willing
That's
to
not
They
settle
exactly what I
connected on a
said.
certain level
The thing is-
together.
One sec.
The thing is, no person or very little are going to be average in every single category, and that's just statistics. So, like, to have like all of these averages, like height, income, education, all of that, all together in one category, that would be like, no, there's going to be variations. So that's why some people pick and choose. Oh, I don't care if he's broke, but he's 6 feet.
Yeah,
Or no, he makes like 2 million, but he's, I don't know, 5'3".
And ugly. Yeah, of
exactly.
course.
That's why these are averages. Like,
Yeah.
that's why women pick
Yeah.
and choose.
Yes.
It's very, very
100%.
hard to find like median, like to be everyone, like the average Joe, like is not every
It's actually not, because average by definition means majority. Means the average person is the majority, and that's what the average is. That's why it is the average. It's the median, which means it's in the middle, because a multitude of people average out in that area.